React Router is basically a way you can just navigate from one page to another on your website. Okay, so let's say you have a home page, about page, contact page, just a way you can go about the navigation. All right, so let's see how it goes. All I want you to do is actually get your terminal running, get your work browser running, and that is your program running, and then click on this place. Okay, this plus icon, and then you can go ahead. Let's install a package. Okay, I'm just gonna do yarn and react dash router dash DOM, and then just wait for it to install, because this is what is going to enable us to actually navigate from one place to another on our website. Okay, so while that is still going, I'll just go ahead and do some other things. I'll come to this my application, actually do it in your app.js. Okay, as you can see, definitely I'm app.js. I'll just go ahead and do something. I'll just go ahead and say import browser router, like this, browser router. Okay, as router. All right, as router, as you can see. Okay, so I will just go ahead and also import other things from this where is it called, React Router DOM that we just installed. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and say, first of all, import browser router as router. Then I can now say from, okay, from React Router DOM. Okay, React Router DOM, as you can see, because we have installed it already. I'll just click on it, and then I can also install some other things. I can also install routes. Okay, and finally I can install routes. Okay, so these are the three things I want us to install right here. Okay, and now let's see how we can make use of it. And it's pretty much simple. You just can make use of it right in the in your return statement. Okay, let's say we have just this, and look at how I'm gonna do this. I'm just going to say this. Okay, and then followed by our route. Okay, followed by our route, and then inside this route I can basically say route. Okay, route, and then I can add a path, and I say whenever a user goes to this slash means home page. Okay, so show the user something. You can show the user an element. Sorry, that should be a small letter E. Show the user an element which is the particular component or the particular page you want to show the user. But then let me show you guys how you can go about these pages now. Okay, remember the last time we created components, but now we are just going to create pages. Just click on source. Okay, and then you can now name it pages. Let's say we have another folder, can call it maybe home page as a home folder, and then click on pages again. You can have probably about folder. Okay, because every page we want to create a folder for it. Okay, so that is basically what I'm doing right now. Let's say we have just 3 folders, one more, maybe contact folder. I'll just go ahead and say contact, and then I'll just create only a JS file for each and every one of them. Okay, just follow me through. I'll just go ahead and say here contacts.js, and then for about, I'm just gonna say about.js, and then for home I'm just gonna say yeah, home.js. Okay, so right now I'm just gonna say RFCE for each and every one of them. Okay, it's just create that for contacts, and then you can just add a page to it, so it's here, so we can know it's contact page. And then also for here you can just go ahead and say about and then page. Okay, and also for the home RFCE, and then I say this is gonna be our home page. So when you are done with this, you can just close it and then come back to your home page, and then you can now say whenever a user goes to slash, okay, slash means www.mywebsite.com, okay, that's just your slash, that's just your landing page, okay. So whenever a user goes to that slash, which page do we want, which component do we want to show the user? We are gonna show the user our home page, okay. So remember we have this home component somewhere, and that should show us, let's see, yes, we have it here, so it should show us this, okay, good. I have to click on my control then space bar, okay, while typing. That is, if you are typing and it didn't come up, you can just, because it should come up automatically on its own, okay. If I'm typing like this now, it should come out automatically on its own. So if it doesn't really come out on its own, all you have to do is to hold your control and then space bar, okay. And then this is the component I want to show the user, okay. So you might want to ask, what's the difference between component and page? They are basically the same thing, okay. So it's just depending on how you are using them. All right, so this also makes use of a self closing, okay. I want to repeat this part for the other two we created. So when a user goes to slash about, show the user about page, okay. We have about page here, yes. So it should show me that. I don't know why it's not coming up. Let's say, okay, it came up now. So the same thing applies for contacts. All right, I'll just go ahead and then say contacts, okay. Let's see that again, sorry, enough. The commands, and just go to that place and then come on again. Probably it's trying to index, I don't know. And then it came up now, and you can see that all of them have been imported. So I'll just go ahead and say my work. Notice what happened. I had to actually get my wrapper, okay, which is my class name here, okay, or basically just a div, and then I have to govern everything that I'm doing. Every of my pages, I have to cover them up with what? Routes. So the routes have an opening and closing tag, and inside the routes element, I now have each and individual route, okay. So I can now come to my work. All right, so as you can see, it's showing me an error that you have not made use of a router in our work. So I will just go ahead and say, take this out, call up the router, put it back, and let's see how it goes. And as you can see, it worked well because we have our router here. Remember, we had to import our browser router as router, so I forgot to add it. I didn't add it actually. So you have to add the router first, okay, followed by the routes, and then finally by the routes, individual routes, okay. So this is actually the way it should be. Now remember, whenever you go to slash, which is just your landing page, it gives you the home component. So that home component is now, so a component is now acting as your page. So in other words, any component that you use inside a route is considered as a page. You see that now? Any component you use as in a route, okay, is considered as a page. So these components, these are all components, but then I used them in a route, so the browser automatically considered that or those as what? Pages. So when I go to slash about or slash contact, let's see how it thinks. Let's see what I have here. I'll just go ahead and say slash about. If I go to slash about, as you can see, I have this, and if I say slash contacts, and then I have my contact page, okay. So this is basically how you can add pages to your website as easy as that can be, okay. And that is it for now. Thank you.